So we're being asked on this particular problem to rationalize the denominator. Since we're taking the cubed root of an expression, that means that we need to be able to identify or find three factors of the same thing in order to take the cubed root of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and split this fraction into two separate fractions, the cubed root of 9, the numerator, and then the cubed root of 4x squared, the denominator. And you'll notice that if we go ahead and we factor out the denominator, 4 is 2 times 2, and x is x times x. So if we want to rationalize this denominator, in other words, we want to get rid of the radical sign, we want a rational expression down below there, we're going to need to multiply the denominator by another 2, and we're also going to need to multiply it by another x. Now remember, we need to multiply by the cubed root of 2 and x. In order to multiply these together, the roots have to be the same. You can't multiply a square root with a cubed root. You multiply the denominator by the cubed root of 2x, then you've got to multiply the numerator by the cubed root of 2x as well. And what you're going to end up with is the cubed root of 18x in the numerator, and you're going to end up with the cubed root of, you're going to have 3 factors of 2 and 3 factors of x. Well, we can't simplify the cubed root of 18x. That's going to stay the same thing, the cubed root of 18x. But down below, the cubed root of 3 2's is just 2. And the cubed root of 3x's is just 1x. And then, of course, we can just kind of go in and simplify the 2 with the 18 and the x and the x. Psych. You cannot simplify that way. If you do that, I'm going to have to hit you. You can't simplify the 2 with the 18 because that's not an 18. It's the cubed root of 18. So this right here would be your final answer.